What's up, Michael?
Can I look at you?
Oh, you can look at either one you want.
My name's Michael, and I've lived in Fort Collins for 7 years now. I'm originally from Indiana in the Midwest.
O Midwest quer dizer estas partes dos Estados Unidos, mais ou menos o interior do país. Eu também sou do Midwest, é reconhecido por ter o povo mais amigável dos Estados Unidos.
I'm originally from Indiana in the Midwest, and I work online, building websites, and I also manage a lot of real estate. I manage one condo and several rental houses, single-family residences, as we call them.
Your condo's pretty awesome. Can we do a tour here really quick?
Yeah, I'd love to. So this is the kitchen. This is there's two things that sold me on this condo when I was debating as to whether to get it or not.
Ele falou two things that sold me on this condo. O phrasal verb to sell somebody on something quer dizer convencer alguém de gostar ou aceitar alguma coisa. Neste caso, as duas coisas que convenceram ele a comprar o condomínio.
There's two things that sold me on this condo when I was debating as to whether to get it or not. And the first one was this gigantic island to cook on, prepare food on.
Yeah.
Because my last place was a lot smaller. And then the other thing was the view up here. It has all the windows and the wraparound view of downtown.
Yeah, I think Michael has probably the best view in Fort Collins that I've seen. Do you have any cachaça here in your...
I do. Thanks for asking. Matter of fact, I believe this is the one that you gave once as a gift.
Quando responder perguntas que utilizam um verbo auxiliar como do, dá para responder com I do ou I don't, em vez de sim ou não. Do you have any cachaça? I do. Prestem atenção porque daqui a pouco ele faz de novo usando o verbo auxiliar have. I have. Normalmente se usa para enfatizar a resposta. E a propósito, as a matter of fact, ou matter of fact, é uma expressão que quer dizer na verdade, na verdade.
Do you have any cachaça here in your...
I do. Thanks for asking. Matter of fact, I believe this is the one that you gave once as a gift. Agualusa. Or Agualuca. Yeah?
Exotic Brazilian...
Yeah.
Yeah, so funny thing about Michael is that he's been to Brazil 3 times and speaks Portuguese. We'll get to that in a second here. You've been to Portugal too, right?
I have.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I have, I spent
Porto.
a couple of months in Lisbon.
Wow.
These are apartment buildings.
And that's kind of old town of Fort Collins.
And the construction cranes are where they're building the new downtown hotel.
That's right.
We don't have a lot of tall buildings, so there's not much of a skyline, but give it 50 years and it'll look just like Manhattan.
Give it 50 years é uma maneira informal de dizer em 50 anos ou daqui a 50 anos.
We don't have a lot of tall buildings, so there's not much of a skyline, but give it 50 years and it'll look just like Manhattan.
Yeah. Got your exercise bike here?
An exercise bike, and this is a screen that I hand painted on the wall.
Opa, tantos usos do verbo get. Aqui a tradução de got your exercise bike para português seria tem, tipo, tem a sua bicicleta ergométrica, tem outras coisas. E, gente, notem como ele não tá pronunciando, não tá aspirando as sílabas duras na fala normal. Por exemplo, and torna-se an, ou hand-painted torna-se hand-painted.
Got your exercise bike here?
An exercise bike, and this is a screen that I hand painted on the wall for movie night, because I have the projector. We have Foreign Film Club where we get a group of people together to watch a film once a month, and they're always foreign language films, and we've done one Brazilian film so far, which was Que Hora Ela Volta.
Yeah. Que Hora Ela Volta, I think.
Yes.
Foreign films are so much better than American movies.
I agree.
Let's see the office here.
Okay. So these 2 lions are what's left of a huge wall mural that I had painted.
That I had painted. É ambíguo aqui. Pode ser o past perfect, ou também pode ser que ele mandou, contratou alguém para fazer algo. A dúvida está resolvida quando ele fala que I had a local artist come in. Ele contratou alguém.
So these 2 lions are what's left of a huge wall mural that I had painted. I used to live downstairs in this building and had a local artist come in and do this huge painting in acrylics. And we designed it very carefully, and this is what's left, these two lions. But in the background was the bay in Rio de Janeiro, the Bahia de Guanabara. So this is the base of Sugarloaf Mountain. And so I'm not sure what this is. This is like Urca or one of the other neighborhoods at the base of Sugarloaf. And then this was the bay. We had a fire in 2011, so it's been more than 5 years now.
It's been more than 5 years now. Quer dizer, já faz 5 anos que algo aconteceu. Ele também poderia ter usado, that was more than 5 years ago now.
We had a fire in 2011, so it's been more than 5 years now. And in the fire, the building was really badly damaged, and because of all the water they put on there, the water ran down through all the units. Yeah, the drywall was ruined, and so what they did for me as a favor before they tore everything out to start the reconstruction is they put these big fans up, and they dried the wall, and then they cut out these pieces for me to take so I can mount them. So this is sort of what I remember.
Before your apartment burned down.
Before the fire, yes. When the fire happened and we lost our homes while they were rebuilding.
Preparem-se para mais 2 phrasal verbs. To wait out quer dizer aguardar o fim de algum evento. To move up quer dizer mais ou menos fazer com que algo aconteça mais cedo do que esperado.
I didn't have a place to live. I lost most of my stuff, and so it seemed like the perfect time to go to Brazil and wait out while they are rebuilding the building. So I ended up going for 6 months. So I think I would have gone eventually anyway, but this just made it much more, it moved it up. And I ended up going to Maceió and staying there and going to a language school and living on the litoral, right on the in a condo on the beach.
Ai, que saudade do céu, do sal, do sol de Maceió. Ai, que saudade do céu, do sal, do sol de Maceió.
And it was good. It was a good place to wait because it was through the cold months here, and so in Maceió it never gets cold, never. And so it was a great place to go, and I enjoyed the beach, and I still have friends down there that I stay in contact with.
So, okay, next question for you then is why did you choose Brazil? Because you said you would have gone eventually, so you must have really liked it the first 2 times you went.
Yeah. So the first time I went, I actually backpacked through South America for almost 8 months. Yeah, I spent 6 months in Brazil. The first 6 weeks was in Rio. I didn't speak much Portuguese, so I was really struggling with it. But I stayed with some friends and made a lot of new friends and got to a point where I was somewhat self-sufficient language-wise.
To get to a point where quer dizer chegar a uma altura, ou nível onde, alguma coisa. E já ensinei o seguinte num outro Smalltalk, mas queria dizer de novo que hífen wise, depois de substantivo, quer dizer a respeito dessa coisa. Aqui, language wise, quer dizer a respeito do idioma.
But I stayed with some friends and made a lot of new friends and got to a point where I was somewhat self-sufficient language-wise. So then I got to travel throughout the country. I went through Minas Gerais, and then I went up the coast all the way around and ended up going up the Amazon to Manaus. And and then I flew to Porto Velho, and then I crossed over into Bolivia.
Wait, Porto Velho, what state is that?
Oh boy.
I always forget. No, it's Rondônia, right?
It might be. So on my second trip in 2008, I came up, actually I crossed over from Uruguay.
Okay.
And got to see all the southern states.
Ele continua falando I got to quando descrever as experiências dele. Então aqui o get no passado tem o sentido de poder. I got to see all the southern states. Eu pude ver todos os estados do sul.
And got to see all the southern states and ended up in Rio. So I pretty much covered all the area that I hadn't been before. And then in my third trip, I came to Maceió, where I had been before, but then I got to explore Pernambuco and some of the other states in that area.
Você falou espanhol antes de começar com português?
Sim, estudei em Espanha por 6 semanas e também estudei em high school. E me ajudou bastante para aprender português, mas ao mesmo tempo me confundiu bastante porque as duas línguas são tão semelhantes.
Não? São, você acha que você tem um sotaque do Nordeste por ficar lá?
É possível, não sei, é possível. Lembro que um amigo em Maceió, eu perguntei para ele, tenho sotaque de americano? E ele respondeu, não sei, nunca na minha vida encontrei um americano que fala português.
Mais alguma coisa? Ele sabe da palavra cafuné, mas ele não tem cabelo.
Sim, então eu preciso saber se a minha namorada...
Quando ela faz cafuné.
Assim? É cafuné ou não é cafuné?
Então tem palavras para homens sem cabelo.
Sim, por favor, ajuda-nos.
Deixe os seus comentários abaixo e obrigado desde já. Tchau.
Tchau.